Hey guys, it's me Prasun, current IEEE SB Chairperson.
And I am Mani Krishna, Secretary of the IEEE Student Branch.
On behalf of our IEEE committee, it's my pleasure to welcome all new IEEE members to our IEEE family.
This time around, we have 9 societies under IEEE Student Branch, including 2 new societies, the Industry Application Society and the Photonics Society.
Due to second wave of COVID, it's not possible and safe to host offline events. But don't worry guys, we have packed a lot of events in this academic year of 2021. So here is a quick sneak peek from our societies.
Hi, myself Mijan DJ, Chair of IEEE Computer Society.
Hi, myself Nimita Narayanan, Secretary of IEEE Computer Science Society.
The IEEE Computer Society is the premier source for information, inspiration, and collaboration in computer science and engineering. We help the students to explore different exciting areas connected to computer science. In this way, we are empowering each student to achieve their maximum skills. Basically, we conduct events so that you all can learn something new or improve yourself, making a better future. This year, we are planning many events that are suitable for you. It includes a talk on competitive programming, a workshop on Android app development, and events on topics like GitHub, Internet of Things, and many more. We are planning a summit too. I expect your presence in these upcoming events move towards your career. You plan and we execute it, making you a leader. Be the leader. Thank you.
Hello, I am Alicia Jose, serving as the Chairperson of Industry Electronic Society.
Hi, myself Mahida TM, Secretary of IEEE Industrial Electronic Society.
Our society promotes the engineering process of creating, designing, integrating, applying and sharing the knowledge of electronic technologies for the betterment of humanity and of profession. Through our society, we have been planning to conduct workshops based on the current technologies like robotics, along with a detailed talk series on the emerging science of the century. We have been also planning to conduct a lot of technical competitions and project expo as an energy booster. We are also looking forward to have a grand summit which will be packed with delegate speakers and active participants, which will be really an eye-opener into the technical world. Thank you.
Hi, myself Anthony Paul, Chair of IEEE Photonics Society.
Hi, myself Adil Umar, Secretary of IEEE Photonics Society.
So, IEEE Photonics Society is a vibrant technical community dedicated to transforming the breakthroughs in photonics into the devices, systems, and products to revolutionize our day-to-day lives. In order to bring the best out of our members, we are hosting different workshops and flagship events in photonics. So I conclude by welcoming all my fellow members to our Photonics Society. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Sri Lakshmi, serving as IEEE RDC Chairperson.
Hello, myself Rahul, serving as Secretary of IEEE RDC.
The Research and Development Cell mainly deals with helping students in their project, research and paperworks. This year, we are planning to do some events like 2 days workshop, webinar, interactive sessions and many more. Currently, we are trying our hands on developing a project also, hoping for the best thing to happen. Thank you.
Hi all, myself Maria Indra V Chair of Sahrdaya SB.
Hello, myself Aparna Venugopal, Secretary of the Sahrdaya SB.
Women in Engineering is one of the largest international professional organizations for promoting women engineers and scientists, inspiring girls around the world to follow their academic interest to career in engineering. This year, we have planned to treat you with some of the events like Meraki Talk series, webinars, workshops, quiz competitions, cultural events, live interactions, and many more. Let's explore it. Thank you.
Hi all, I'm Pradhan Varghese, Chairperson of IEEE Society Sahrdaya.
Hi all, I'm Shizila Fasin, Secretary of IEEE Society IEEE Sahrdaya.
This is the first time that we are having an IEEE Society in this college. The Industrial Application Society is a transnational organization. It is interested in the advancement of theory, practices, and electrical electronics engineering in the development, design, manufacture, and application of electric system devices, etc. Since this is the first section in this college, we are doing the membership development training for the students, and followed by we will be conducting many webinar talks which will be helpful to the society members know more about the industrial technologies, and along with that we are conducting similar workshops to make the students more active. Thank you.
Hi, myself Afra PS, Chairperson of IEEE PES Society SB Celebrating.
Hey, myself Licha Polos, Secretary of IEEE SCE.
Power and Energy Society provides the world's largest forum for sharing the latest in technological development in electrical power society. Our society is the largest society, so we are planning to conduct an online talk based on IoT devices for our junior students as our first event for this year. Similarly, many other events like webinars, internships, and technical talks are also planned. Thank you.
Hi everyone, myself Adna, the Chairperson of IEEE EMBA Society, Sahrdaya SB.
Hey all, myself Srilakshmi, I'm the Secretary of IEEE EMBA Society, Sahrdaya SB.
Engineering in Medicine and Biology Society, EMPS, is the world's largest international society of biomedical engineers, which is an intersection of engineering, life science, and healthcare. We focus on the betterment of humanity by imposing a superlative biomedical society. The kickoff event of this Execom is an awareness campaign about COVID-19, followed by a next event, an invited talk by eminent speakers from research field, and we are also planning an idea pitching presentation for the budding engineers to convert a thread of their idea into a prominent project. As skilled engineers are the upcoming demand of the society to uphold their soft skills and technical skills, we are planning to come up with workshops, webinars, technical and non-technical talks, and much more. So get ready to explore with us. Thank you.
Hi, myself Angelina Clarice. I'm the Chairperson of NPS Society.
And hi, I'm Kriba Jobi, Secretary of IEEE NPS Society.
Nuclear and Plasma Society is a technical society that covers the fields of nuclear science, plasma science, medical and imaging science. These fields of interest include instrumentation for research, detection and measurement of radiation, plasma dynamics, etc. I believe that NPS Society organizes and supports many conferences, workshops each year. As a part of NPS Society, we are going to conduct talk sections, distinguished lectures, workshops in the following months. Hope we can contribute our best for the success of the society. Thank you.
A warm welcome to one and all present here to this year's annual general meeting. I am Gayatri Haridas, the Joint Secretary of IEEE, and I shall be a host for the day. I am very excited to announce that we are all looking forward to the inaugural ceremony of Industry Application and Photonics Society by our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. K.R Suresh Nair, Chairperson of IEEE India Council. Sir, we are really glad to have you here. It's also my great pleasure, and we feel extremely honored to have with us Father George Pyramid, Dr. Elizabeth Elias, Dr. Nixon Kuruvilla, Dr. Yuvaraj Velaswamy, and Alvin Davis. Before we get into the program, I would like to give you all a brief about IEEE. So let me start off by saying that we are all engineers and dedicate our lives for advancing innovation and technological excellence. All this for the benefit of humanity. And that's exactly what IEEE aims for. It is designed to serve professionals involved in electrical, electronic, and related areas of science and technology that brings out the modern civilization. There are various societies of your interest under IEEE, and they are certainly your best friends once you enter an R&D facility. With that being said, it gives you a lot of opportunities and help you build profound connections. IEEE is the world's largest technical professional organization dedicated to advancing technology. IEEE and its members inspire a global community through its highly cited publications, conferences, technology standards, and professional and educational activities. Now, with the welcome address, we have Dr. Yuvaraj Velaswamy, Branch Councillor of IEEE Sahrdaya College of Engineering and Technology.
Respected Father, respected Director, respected Dr. Suresh Sir, and Principal Sir, Dr. Nixon, respected faculty members and student members and audience. Very good afternoon to one and all. It's a very great honor for me to give a welcome address. IEEE members are very bright students. We know, and they're volunteers. They're coming up to do a lot of work, a lot of technical activities in the campus. But one more thing I would like to mention here: the mark what you are getting, it will be in the paper. It is important. I am not telling it is not necessary, but it is important. At the same time, the industry, the recruitment people, they are looking your skill, your knowledge level. Okay, so what industry is looking at? Not a mark only, not mark alone. So what you are learning now, what your skill set you are developing now, it is very important. IEEE is a best platform to learn a lot of skills, acquire a lot of knowledge and technical information. So I request everyone to use best way the IEEE opportunities and their facilities. So without much delay, I would like to go to my duty to welcome everyone for this yeah, yeah, this inauguration session. Our beloved Father George Paraman, our Executive Director, is a person giving a constant support to all and every activities, academic, non-academic, and skill development activities. He's continuously providing support and help. So he's always think about students' development and Sahrdaya development. Father, I'm very happy to invite you for this occasion, the inauguration session. Welcome you, Father. Then I would like to invite Dr. Suresh Nair. He's a senior IEEE member. He's an inspiring personality. I'm very happy to have Dr. Suresh Nair for this occasion. Welcome you, sir. Then I would like to invite Dr. Elizabeth Elias, our beloved director. Whenever strictness is required, she'll be strict. Whenever support is required, she'll be giving a lot of support, motherly support. We would like to welcome you, ma'am. I would like to invite Dr. Nixon Kuruvilla, our principal, lovable person, friendly, approachable person, and he used to monitor everything and support constantly to all the activities and give moral support. I would like to welcome you, sir. Welcome, sir. Then I would like to invite our vice principal and our joint director, Dr. Sudha and Dr. Ajit Cherian, for this occasion. I would like to invite Dr. Satish Kumar, advisor of CS Society, and Professor Reshma, advisor of EMBS, and Dr. Jeetu, advisor of Women in Engineering. And I would like to invite Dr. Arun Thomas. He is a convener of professional bodies of Sahrdaya College of Engineering and Technology. Then I would like to invite all the faculty members, audience, student members to this occasion. Then I would like to invite our student chair, dynamic personality, very humble to the teachers, very obedient person, very clever, brilliant person. We have very good student chairperson, Mr. Prasoon. And I would like to invite Mr. Albin. He's a chair of 2020, Execom 2020. I would like to invite Albin Davis. I would like to invite all the members join over in the occasion, and I would like to invite all the chairperson of the society, all the executive members of the student branch, IEEE student branch of 2021. Last, I would invite everyone all the participants to this occasion. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. I kindly welcome Father George Paraman, Executive Director of Sahrdaya College of Engineering and Technology.
Okay. Good evening to all. Is it audible? Okay. So, it's a very good evening to all. IEEE is the world's largest technical professional organization dedicated to advancing technology for the benefit of humanity. IEEE and its members inspire a global community through its highly cited publications, conferences, technology standards, and professional and educational activities. I am proud of my IEEE members, especially the executive members, and who is coordinated by our Dr. Yuvaraj. They are doing something wonders here in Sahrdaya College of Engineering in the professional stream. Since all our students are prone to be professionals, my dear students, this annual general body meeting is very crucial for all of you. It is to thank each one and to appreciate each one and to evaluate how we have gone in the last year in our professional stream. So as a professional, all of us have to update ourselves. Why? If we are not updating ourselves, we'll be outdated. So the humanity is in urgent need of the professionals who are updating their knowledge, updating their skill, updating their approach to humanity. Then only we have the meaning, we have the significance, and be valued by the entire society. So my wish and prayer is that all my IEEE executive members and all the members of this body should update yourself in the professional line. So I take this opportunity to congratulate Dr. Yuvaraj Singh and also the chairpersons of different streams, different sections, because they have done a greater service and greater areas of improvement. That's why they have the relevance even now in the college. Let this annual general body meeting brings you with a strong strength to do what are things even we are amidst of the pandemic. Okay, so I wish all the best wishes. And also today we are inaugurating IEEE Society and Photonics Society, and it's also something great that we have to do. What all things has to be done according to the time, according to the need of the time. So my best wishes and my thanks to each and every one of you. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Father, for your enlightened words. It is with special excitement that I'm pleased to welcome our chief guest, Dr. K.R Suresh Nair. Dr. K.R Suresh Nair is presently the Chief Technology Advisor to Foundation for Innovation and Social Entrepreneurship, an initiative of Data Trust, and also founder of two companies, Design Alpha and Biphoton Technologies. Sir has more than 120 publications, 18 patents, co-authored 3 books, and more than 200 technical reports to his credit. Sir is currently the chair-elect of IEEE India Council, and his passion is to mentor youngsters as entrepreneurs. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Suresh Nair.
Thank you, Gayatri. Respected dignitaries, IEEE colleagues, respected Executive Director, Father George, Principal, other directors, faculty of Sahrdaya College of Engineering and Technology, and my lovely students, a very good afternoon. Thank you very much for inviting me to this function of AGM of IEEE Student Branch of Sahrdaya, and also the inauguration of Industry Application Society as well as the Photonics Society. I visited your college many times and cherished the good memories. It's a beautiful campus. First of all, stay safe. And I wanted to really mind you, even though you are all young, now the new casualties are towards young people. My wife happened to be the medical superintendent of this Kalamassery Medical College. So every day, she comes and tells me the casualties with their ages. Earlier it was all 85, 75 and all, and now it has come down. So never ever think like you have enough health so that you can move around. Of course, now the lockdown has been initiated. Please stay safe, stay at home as much as possible, or wherever you are staying. I am extremely proud to inform that IEEE Kerala section is the world's largest IEEE section now. You must be proud you are part of such a section. Even India's largest IEEE student branch is here in Kerala, that is Rajagiri, and they are the third in the world with around 500 members. I would like Sahrdaya also to grow to these top positions. You are having so many activities, so many societies. Try to educate or bring in the students even from their first semester, and try to explain to them the advantage of being an IEEE member. Please strive to become one of the world's largest SP students branch position there. As you are aware, IEEE is world's largest professional organization, and it is always good to associate it with global organization of such great reputation. This will help you in your career. Coming to my position, presently I am the chair of IEEE India Council, and we have 12 sections covering the entire country, and there are almost 50,000 members now. We had our 4th Execom of India Council just today in the morning. In IEEE, student members largely contribute to the activities, and even in terms of the number of members, the major contribution comes from students. And they are extremely important to us because the vibrancy of IEEE, whether it is section, it is council or MGA, you can really see only through the students. As explained earlier also, for students, the first priority is academics. So that cannot be forgotten. One need to score high marks just to get eligible for job interviews. But just academics alone is not enough in the present competitive world. Even if you talk to some of your seniors, they will talk about all these things, the requirements. Even if you want to go for some higher studies or employment, now mainly many of the students go for higher studies abroad. So the experience of working in an organization like IEEE will be like icing on the cake on your resume. Through IEEE, you can nurture your inherent likings. This is very important. Normally, academic things are there. You are forced to do that. But each individual will have some some inherent likings. Okay, that's what you can nurture through professional organization like IEEE. And I'm sure you will enjoy that. I can see the passion of the students who were representing various societies, how they talk about, how they present themselves and all. So all these skills, you can nurture only through these type of professional activities. While being a volunteer of IEEE, you can self-develop a lot, like communication skills, presentation skills, networking, as well as technical skills. The networking is very, very important in IEEE because we are all volunteers. The positions are just for convenience, whether I am IEEE India Council chair or whatever it is. It's all for the convenience of working. But otherwise, basically, we are all IEEE volunteers. So always the volunteers help each other. Okay. So if you want to, contact someone, you want to get some technical help, you want to get some managerial help, and whatever requirement you have, easily you can approach any of these volunteers, and there is no need to go through some proper channel and all. It's just you can even directly call IEEE president. I think many of the education institutions are inviting her, and she is very good. If she has got time, she normally attends all those things. It's only the matter of you're planning the time. And many of you may be also interested in startups as well as entrepreneurships. IEEE provides an excellent forum to nurture your ideas, have good contacts, and also get mentored. Mentoring is very important in IEEE, in the entrepreneurship. If I just give a statistics, around 57,000 startups are there in India now. And, many are successful, many are not. And the reasons were also identified, and there is a white paper where the reasons are very clearly classified. And many, I think the most percentage of the reason for failure is there is no market need for the product what you are planning to develop. Okay, this is very, very important. I may be very interested in one area. I will think like when I come up with such a product, there will be a market. That is, you are thinking, your boundaries are very limited. You are not seeing really the world, what business is, what people wanted, what customer wanted. So all those things, you cannot really make out yourself. The good mentoring is very, very important so that, you will be properly guided. And IEEE Kerala section as well as IEEE India Council have been working very hard on these lines. The next major point is excellent socially relevant humanitarian projects are also undertaken regularly by student communities which are funded. You can easily get very good funding from IEEE if you have a very good idea, humanitarian projects. And I think many of such calls are going to come. It has already come, and some are going to come from various IEEE OUs. So please, if you have any idea, apply for that. If it is very genuine idea and very interesting idea, they will be funding. The funding can go up to, I think, initially $2,000 or so. There are smaller projects also, but if the projects are really good, it can go up to a few $1,000s. I suggest you just keep your eyes and mind open and grab the opportunities. Teachers will also play a major role in mentoring the student volunteers, and I request the support of all teachers to continue. Coming to IEEE India Council, IEEE India Council is moving towards a program called DART. This is basically Disaster Assistance and Relief Team. So we have, as an engineer, we are all, we got a lot of education and, with the support of the society, all our educational expenses were subsidized by the society. So you have to give back to the society, then only you will become a real genuine engineer or a technologist. So in this way, IEEE India Council also promoting a lot of such programs. For example, if some disaster happens, what type of help we can do? I don't want to get into all these details. It will take a lot of time to explain what we have done earlier. But at present, the new program which we are planning is like we are thinking of how can we support disaster-prone areas. One is like, give proper training to all the volunteers, including student volunteers, so that, if disaster happens, they can be of help. That is one. Second one is when disaster happens, power will not be there, communication will not be there. It's like it's in a complete mess. Nobody will be able to communicate. So in that way, we were planning like we will come up with a van. It's a truck, basically a truck, which will contain communication system, which will have a satellite link, which will have a power generator and all necessary equipments, life-saving equipments. We are not thinking of the IEEE volunteers to be deployed in the field to take out the dead bodies and whatever those things. We don't want that one. We don't want IEEE members, volunteers to get into that type of risk. But what we can do and others can't do is technological service. That's what we are focusing on that. And we are going to start at Bangalore initially, and then we will spread across because this requires a lot of funding. And also at this pandemic time, IEEE India Council has also approached IEEE Foundation, that's the major one in US, to support us in funding. It can be through, through funding, cash, or through equipments. We would like to deliver oxygen concentrators, ventilators, and like equipment across the country. because that is what is now required. I'm very sure Sahrdaya, with a lot of expertise in biomedical, they will be able to contribute. I'm also working with Keltron now, to come up with a pulse oximeter, which is going to come up very soon at a very low cost pulse oximeter. All these things can be done by you also. Only request what I have is like, when a student or an academic institute does, they really focus on the technical things, but there are many other things to be taken care, so that you can come up with not a student project, it can be a product which can be reliably used. This is very important. Reliably, always it should give the same readings. Okay, that requires a lot of other expertise, which we will be able to support from the IEEE Kerala section. And IEEE also recognize volunteers, especially many awards for students under various categories. And I'm very sure that these will add value to your CV when you plan for higher studies or employment. Now, coming to the last point, Industry Automation Society, this plays an important role in promoting technology translated to application-oriented gadgets. Whatever technology you have, unless it is converted or translated to an application-oriented gadget, doesn't mean the technology has no meaning. So many topics were covered, like Internet of Everything now, Industry 4.0. Those are all talked in everyday life. Industry 4.0 means like Industry 1.0 started with mechanization earlier days. Then we moved on to Industry 2.0 where electrical machines were used. Then we moved on further to Industry 3.0 where the computer were used, the data has been used. Then Industry 4.0 now we are moving towards that. I think many of the industries have already implemented. This is like you have a lot of data and use that big data to probably do the operation, as not only do the operation, but also predict if something is going to go bad on that one. So that's how you have to work on. And coming to Photonics Society, I have been a member of Photonics Society, IEEE Photonics Society for, I think, more than 24 years or so now. The applications are immense in this area. I think even today, there is a talk going on by Professor Ghatak from IIT Delhi. He's one of my professor. He is talking on the International Light Day. And in photonics, the area covers communication, healthcare, aerospace, defense, as well as instrumentation. I think a lot can be talked about all these things maybe later on. I also have got a few credits on this area with almost 18 patents. Whatever fiber you are using now as for internet, when this was the initial idea was there, maybe around 15 years back, it was called fiber to the home at that time. Initial ideas were there and I was part of that. And we have installed the first systems in US. It was in many places in US. We came up with an idea, we came up with a product and first time installed and tested there. So it's a very interesting area for me. So the final word to you is like, we need to think big. That is very important. And, people used to tell like, you can be a grass or you can be a tree. It's all up to you. You have to think what you want. Grass means very fast you can come up with, but the tree, it will take some time, but it will be very, very strong. So that's what I always suggest. And also you have to think differently. And with everyone's permission, I declare the IEEE Society and Photonics Society inaugurated. Thank you for having me and patiently hearing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We are grateful for the time and effort you took to share your thoughts and experiences with us. And with great mentors like you, sir, we are definitely striving to work hard. Now, it's a privilege to thank all our previous year's IEEE Execom core team members. Alvin Davis, Needu Maria, Pravina Bhaskaran, Alicia Joffe, Adhar Johnson, Agil A.S. and Sejoina Joy for their valuable effort and time. Now, I welcome Alvin Davis for the introduction of Execom 2021 along with the IEEE Report 2020.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. I hope you all are doing good. First of all, on behalf of Execom 2020, I convey my greetings to our chief guest, Dr. K.R Suresh Nair, Indian Council Chair. I would like to take this opportunity with immense pleasure and thank everyone who has been part of the formal Execom. I wholeheartedly thank you and express my sincere gratitude for guidance and helping hand you have put forward the past year. And also, without the guidance of our branch councillor, Dr.Yuvaraj sir, and the administration, this journey wouldn't have been a successful one. As every drop in the ocean counts, I will never forget the one who has helped me sail through all the troubles. For they have played a big part in the success of past year. I would also like to take this opportunity to welcome all the newly elected Execom members, headed by our Chairperson Kottayathil, to take charge as IEEE 2020-21 and has a faithful year and a grand success in each step they keep. Now I'll read upon the report of 2020.
Good evening all. I am here to present before you a brief about 2020. We formed our Execom on 10th February and the AGM was conducted on 19th February 2020. When we started our Execom, we were having different plans and ideas to organize some of the flagship event, and also we got approval from Kerala session to host their flagship event called Exodium, which was a 3-day event, and we were at the last stage of execution. But at that moment, COVID strikes and lockdown started, so we were not able to proceed with that. One of the main achievements in 2020 is that we started 4 new societies: Computer Science Society, Power and Energy Society, Industrial Electronics Society, Nuclear and Plasma Science Society. And our SB is second in Kerala to start NPS Society. Some of the events that we conducted during 2020 are Ethical Hacking Workshop on 22nd July. It was one-day workshop on ethical hacking and cyber security conducted by one of our IEEE students. Execom training. We provide Execom training to all Execom members on 2nd April by Mini Ulannath Chair VFNT Group IEEE Kerala section. EMBS membership development section on 3rd May, which was mainly focusing on increasing the EMBS membership and also saying about the IEEE benefits. The speaker was GB Krishna. She is one of our alumni, and also in the industry we conducted Covenant Cook-Off on 5th May, which was mainly focusing on cooking photography competition, which was conducted on Instagram, on our Instagram page. Next we have PCB design and manufacturing conducted on 15th May. It was mainly focusing on designing a PCB and manufacturing. The speaker was Midin C, hardware engineer at Neo Green Labs Kochi, and he is also our alumni and also an Kerala section design team lead. DEMIC poster competition on 13th May 2020. It was a poster making competition conducted as the pre-event of Cochin Hub Meetup. Next we have webinar on AR VR on 7th June. It was conducted by Shan Pradeep Ali, IEEE Young Professional Member Kerala section, and it was mainly focusing on the artificial intelligence and virtual reality. Introduction to Revised Architecture on 22nd July. It was mainly focused on civil engineers, how to design a building. It was conducted by one of our alumni, Webvista, on 27th July. It was a hands-on experience on web development conducted by Don C. John, 2019 IEEE Sahrdaya Chair. We also provide Indian workshop on AI and biomedical instrument design from 29th to 31st July. It was an internship conducted by a company called Industech. Codon. It was one of the flagship events of Computer Science Society conducted on 22nd August, and it was basically a coding competition, and winners were given awards and certificates. We also provided internship on Android app development from 1st to 7th September. It was conducted by a company called Grape Genesis. To increase the membership of Power and Energy Society, we conducted an MD section on 26th September. It was mainly focusing on benefits of IEEE PES membership and PES opportunities. Biomedical equipment quiz on 13th September. It was a quiz competition which was done on 3 phases, and which was mainly focusing on familiarizing biomedical equipments. PET, innovative medical imaging device using heat technology, conducted on 3rd October. It was a webinar conducted by Dr. Patrick Ledo, Senior Scientific Advisor from France. To celebrate IEEE Day, we conducted a quiz competition on 7th October, which was called Quiz 2020. Hacktober 1st 2020, IEEE RDC in association with Computer Science Department of Sahrdaya conducted Hacktober 1st from 18th October. Codon 2.0, it was a continuation of the previous coding competition. It was conducted on 22nd November. YP Talk on web development on 20th November. It was conducted by Neeraj V. I, Associate Software Engineer, USD Global, and is also IEEE Young Professional Member of Kerala Section. Synergy 2021, conducted on 9th and 10th January. It was a series of competition for 2 days, and it was mainly focusing on first years, and the competition includes debate, essay writing, riddles, idea pitching. At last, we conducted an awareness webinar on Step Towards a Healthy Vision on 7th February. It was taken by Dr. Shariga EM, ophthalmologist. These are the few events that we conducted during 2020. By this, I conclude. Thank you.
Okay, now I'll read out the names of the newly elected Execom members. First, the main Execom members. First, we have Chairperson Prasun Kottarathil, Vice Chair Alina Joby, Secretary Manikushna B, Joint Secretary Gayatri Haridas, Treasurer Agnes Soman, Link Representative Sajona Joy. Next, our staff advisors, Dr. Yuvaraj V, Branch Councillor, Dr. Sadish Kumar, CS Society Advisor, Mrs. Reshma Jose, EMBS Society Advisor, Dr. Jeetu Devendran, General Advisor. Next, CS Society members, Mijon TJ, Chairperson, Meghna Janardhan, Vice Chairperson, Nida Narayanan, Secretary. EMBS. For EMBS, we have Agna Enna, Chairperson, Adita KV, Vice Chairperson, Sri Lakshmi, Secretary. IAS, Ludin Varghese as Chairperson, Sona Varghese, Vice Chairperson, Shijala Fasil, Secretary. For IES, Alicia Jose, Chairperson, Ansfilo Ando, Vice Chairperson, Mahida TM, Secretary. No. Power and Energy Society, Afra PS, Chairperson, Jennifer George, Vice Chairperson, Lijo Paulus, Secretary. Photonics Society, Chairperson Anthony Paul, Ria Zakaria, Vice Chairperson, Adil Umar AH, Secretary. RDC, Surashmi KS, Chairperson, Rahul S. Kumar, Secretary, Ashwin Jason, Innovative Lead, Daniel George, Innovative Lead. The FND Group, Media Angel Shoni, Chairperson, Anisha M. Sharma, Vice Chairperson, Abarna Madhugova, Secretary. Design Crew, Abhinu Avdev and Chippy Beni. Documentation Team, Rose Beni, Safa Abdul Salam. Notice Board Conveners, Suganya Jodish and Josna Wilson. These are our new Execom members for 2021. I congratulate all the Execom members. A special welcome to our new family. Thank you all.
Thank you, Alvin. Now, we are glad to welcome Dr. Elizabeth Elias, Director of Sahrdaya College of Engineering and Technology.
Very happy good evening to all my young friends over there. Yeah, I was very happy to hear that you are this function in this function the inauguration of Industrial Application Society and Photonics Society of IEEE is done, and these are new societies added to the other societies under the IEEE Student Chapter of Sahrdaya. Even before joining, I joined in Sahrdaya in 2019. Even before joining, I had heard that is in the list of colleges where the number of IEEE members is high. I had seen the name of Sahrdaya College of Engineering and Technology. But recently, I am sad to hear that the number of student members in IEEE student members in Sahrdaya has gone down. I really do not know the reason, because this is a society through which you can gain a lot. You can gain a lot. Whenever you say I'm very proud to say that I am a senior IEEE member, and I had been an IEEE member for last so many years. And yeah, that has given me lots and lots of opportunities as a member and as a senior member, not only in the technical activities, but in the personality development also. In NIT, we had a lot of activities by the IEEE students. But I was very happy to hear the report given by the senior executive committee. Sorry, the previous executive committee, that a number of activities had been carried out in Sahrdaya in the last year, which was a really tough year for all of us in the pandemic year. But then gave an advantage also that we could conduct many webinars and so many activities online. So all of us have learned how to conduct activities, very good activities, especially webinars. We can catch hold of anybody all over the world to give talks on the various topics that are of interest to the students, so through online. So this was not an activity earlier, or very sparingly we had done such activities, but now it is. So this is an advantage, that is this last year, or maybe in the future also, we'll be able to organize many activities like this online. I really appreciate Dr. K.R. Suresh Nair, who had inaugurated the societies. Yeah. So this IEEE gives you lots and lots of opportunities in all walks of life as an engineer. So as a budding engineer and as say practicing engineers, it's good that you continue your membership throughout your career, throughout your life, maybe. So even after retirement, see, many of us are continuing our membership in IEEE. So because this will really improve many of the skills, especially for the students, all interpersonal skills, your communication skills, whatever is required for you in your career, in your life, that will be contributed by these activities that you do in under the banner of IEEE. This is the biggest, world's largest technical organization. And I feel that you should increase, the new executive committee should have a good drive to increase the number of student members. We should not go down. See, if Rajagiri is having 500 members, why not Sahrdaya also have an equal or more number of members? Because I know the students in Sahrdaya, they are very active in many activities. I have seen in the 2.5 years I had been here. I have seen that the students are very active, actively participating in many of the activities that are there, especially in IEEE. I see on the notice board so many activities given or displayed. So please increase the number of membership from the Kerala section. I was told that yeah, Sahrdaya, which had a large number of members, it's coming down. I think it is now less than 100. So we have to increase. So only the students can do that. Please have a major drive to increase the number of student members. I appreciate the services rendered by Dr. Yuvaraj and all the faculty members in this IEEE of Sahrdaya, and all the student members, and especially the executive committee members of 2021. All the best for all the activities that you are going to conduct in 2021, and all my blessings for all the activities. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your extremely kind words. We are honored to welcome Dr. Nixon Kuruvilla, Principal of Sahrdaya College of Engineering and Technology.
Dear friends, good evening all. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. So really happy to see all my dear students after a long time. As Father mentioned, IEEE is the world's largest technical professional organization. At present, we have in our college 8 societies and IEEE RDC cell in our college. And this year we have a Photonics Society and the Industrial Application Society, which has been inaugurated. Best wishes for the new societies. I am always observing the programs arranged by the IEEE Sahrdaya student branch. Still, I remember the All Kerala Students Congress in our campus. I remember our seniors, GB Krishna, Midun, Don, and team members. They have done a lot of technical events and workshops for students. IEEE students are always active and self-motivated. Due to COVID pandemic, we all are facing difficulty in the teaching and learning process. Even though the last year IEEE student branch were conducted a lot of online programs like webinars, quiz programs, online competitions, and all under the leadership of Mr. Albin Davis. So I appreciate the Execom of 2020 also. Friends, you should always think and realize and understand the power of the question, what is the next action? What is the next action? Imagine the freedom that would provide for you and the IEEE team to focus your opportunities. Plan what to do in this pandemic situation, how to get new knowledge and how to learn new things. The secret of getting things ahead is getting things started. I know you all are bright students. The bright people have the capability of freaking out faster and more dramatically than anyone else. All the best wishes for Execom 2021 under the leadership of Mr. Rasoon. One more thing which I would like to add is the program should not be only for the IEEE members alone. Include the non-members also, so that next year we can see more number of students from our college. Help everyone to learn the new technologies. Also request you to implement lots of campus projects for our campus, which can solve so many problems through technology. So once again, I wish the entire team of Sahrdaya IEEE student branch for all the success. And with this, I conclude. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Music is a world within itself, with a language we all understand. Up next, we have Srirag Menon with a heartfelt song.
ശ്രീരാഗമോ തേടുന്നു നീ വീണതൻ പൊൻതന്തിയിൽ സ്നേഹാർദ്രമാം ഏതോ പദം തേടുന്നു നാം ഈ നമ്മളിൽ നിൻ മൗനമോ പൂമാനമായി നിൻ രാഗമോ ഭൂപാളമായി എൻ മുന്നിൽ നീ പുലകന്യയായി ശ്രീരാഗമോ തേടുന്നു നീ വീണതൻ പൊൻതന്തിയിൽ దని దప మపదని దప మగరి గమ పదని సరి మగరి దని దప మగరి గమ పద సరి గమ పని సరి గమ పక్కల సరి గమ ప దని దపద దని గరి ని నిద మగరి సరి గమ రి గమ ప గమ పద మపదని గరి రిజ సని నిద దబ గరి రిజ సని నిద దబ గరి రిజ సని నిద దబ గరి సని దబ సరి గమ పరి గమ పద గమ పదని గరి సని ద రిజ నిద పదని దబద రిగ మ పద సరి గమ పని సరి గమ పక్కన പ്ലാവില പൊൻതളികയിൽ പാൽ പായസ ചോറുണ്ണുവാൻ പിന്നെയും പൂം പൈതലായി കൊതി തുള്ളി നീക്കുവതെന്തിനു ചിങ്കതളി കൂമ്പിൽ ചെറുതുമ്പിയായി തേനുണ്ണുവാൻ കാറ്റിനോടു കെഞ്ചി ഒരു നാട്ടുമാങ്കനി വീട്ടുവാൻ ഇനിയും ഈ തൊടികളെ കളിയാടാൻ മോഹം ശ്രീരാഗമോ തേടുന്നു നീ വീണതൻ പൊൻതന്തിയിൽ കോവിലിൽ പുലർവേളയിൽ ജയദേവഗീതാലാപനം കേവലാനന്ദാമൃത തിരയാഴിയിൽ നീരാടി നാം പുത്തിരങ്ങി ചോട്ടിൽ മലർമുത്തു കോർക്കാൻ പോകാം ആന കേറാമേട്ടിൽ ഇനിയായിരത്തിരി കൊളുത്താം ഇനിയും ഈ കഥകളിൽ ഇലവേൽക്കാൻ മോഹം ശ്രീരാഗമോ തേടുന്നു നീ വീണതൻ പൊൻതന്തിയിൽ സ്നേഹാർദ്രമാം ഏതോ പദം തേടുന്നു നാം ഈ നമ്മളിൽ നിൻ മൗനമോ പൂമാനമായി നിൻ രാഗമോ ഭൂപാളമായി എൻ മുന്നിൽ നീ പുലർകന്യയായി ശ്രീരാഗമോ തേടുന്നു നീ വീണതൻ പൊൻതന്ത്രിയിൽ.
Thank you, Srirag. Last but not the least, we have Prasun Kotarathil with the word of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. It's my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of IEEE Sahrdaya SB. Our sincere thanks to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. K.R Suresh Nair, the Chairperson of IEEE Indian Council, who spent his busiest time gracing the occasion. Today, we had the opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this definitely encouraged us in our future events. I would like to thank our beloved Executive Director, Father George Paraman, for all the words of wisdom that radiated a source of energy within us. We will ever remain grateful to you, and we thank you for being with us today. I would like to express our sincere thanks to Dr. Elizabeth Elias, who has been a constant support throughout our journey. We would like to thank our beloved principal, Dr. Nixon Kuruvilla, who is our second parent and who always stand with us, guide us, lead us, and motivate us. We feel proud and thank you for making us happy with your presence at this function. Behind every success, we attain the manifold efforts of our committed faculty, Dr. Yuvaraj Sami. A special thanks to our society advisors, Dr. Satish Kumar, Dr. Jeetu Ravindran, and Assistant Professor Reshma Jose. I would like to take a moment to thank our former IEEE Chairperson, Mr. Alvin Davis, for his immense contribution and development of our student branch. It is also essential that we acknowledge the unconditional energy and support that has been given to us by our previous Execom members. I should mention a deep meaning of appreciation of our organizing team of AGM 2021, especially Manu Krishna, Alina, Gayatri, and Abhinu, who has been exceptional in helping throughout the event. It is unbelievable the kind of energy and the dedication they have shown. I'm really thankful to them. In addition, we are grateful to have Srirag for his amazing performance. I would like to congratulate the newly elected Execom members. I believe we can do wonders and raise our IEEE student branch to a whole new level. Last but not least, I thank all the IEEE members, non-IEEE members for part of our IGM 2021. Once again, thank you everyone for making this program successful. Thank you.